Hi, Nisha J here, independent consultant with Paparazzi Jewelry and premier director for Destined Inspired Victorious Achievers, also known as Team Diva. And I just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to the new consultants who are brand new to this business and wondering, what do I do next? So, we're going to talk about an array of things. So, get your pen, get your pad, and get ready to start this amazing journey in paparazzi. Okay, so to get us started, welcome. Welcome to paparazzi. Welcome to your amazing journey with this business. And I know it's going to be a blast because I've been having an amazing time. So, what do you do next? That is always the very first question. What do I do? I've gotten this amazing opportunity and I've said yes to my sponsor. Now, what do I do next? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So, what do you do next? First, you want to reach out to your upline. What is an upline? Who is my upline? Your upline, your immediate upline, is the person who you said yes to. The person who you signed up with, they are now your sponsor. They are going to be your first line of defense when it comes to questions. So, that person, whether they are seasoned or whether they are new, you want to reach out to them and say, hey, what do I do next? Because if they are a seasoned person, they're going to be able to give you tons of information, tons of guidance. If they are brand new, it's going to be training for them, um, helping them help you and help anybody who you bring in to this amazing new business. So you want to reach out to them and ask them, what happens? Where do I find training? Where do I get business cards? All of those amazing questions that you have, you want to reach out to your upline first because they are going to be able to assist you to help you get started. So, what you want to find out from your upline is, what are all these amazing team pages that you've added me to? Um, what are they used for? Where can I find training videos on them? What do I do? Etc., 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 etc. If you are in our immediate Team Diva line, you would have been added to my sponsors page and a few of our uplines pages, but our immediate page is going to be our Team Diva page. So that is where you're going to find the all of the hub for all of the information that you need and for any of your downlines information. You're going to want to go to the pinned post because that's going to have a ton of information as well as a welcome message there for you on how to get you started from the time you say yes until you get your ordered starter kit. So you want to make sure the very first thing you do is get to that page, and you want to make sure you get to that pinpoint post. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to the file section. It's going to be a tab at the very top of the page. Go to the file section, go through the files. There's going to be a ton of information that I have laid out for you, and I'm constantly updating, from training videos to approved pictures that you can use, logos from the company. All of that information is going to be there in the file section. Take your time, read through it, but that is your hub. The Team Diva page is your hub for getting information. So if you are not in our immediate downline, you want to reach out to your sponsor and find out what your hub page is and make sure that you are connected to that page. The next thing that you want to do is you want to open your starter kit. So once you get your starter kit, you want to make sure that you open it, but don't open it by yourself. And what do I mean by that? You're excited about your business. You're ready. You want people to know you have this amazing business that you're excited about. So don't open your starter kit alone. You can invite a couple of girlfriends over, and you can open it with them. And immediately they're going to see your excitement. You're going to be excited because they're there, and they're going to be asking questions, and they're probably going to be buying jewelry because you're going to have some really great stuff in there. If you don't want to do a live opening that way, you could also do a online live opening. So it's just like doing a Facebook Live, only you're opening your starter kit. That was the way I chose to do it. It was massively successful and a great boost for my business. All I did was I got it in the mail. I was almost too excited to hold it. I cut it open online, and they were able to see my excitement in my opening, and I was able to share that with all of my Facebook friends and family. So that's an option for you to do too. If neither one of those fit into your time schedule, you could always open the box and take tons of pictures and post them. You just want to show your excitement and share your brand new business with all of your Facebook family, social media family. You just want to make sure that you're able to translate your excitement for your brand new business. So don't open your starter kit alone, open it with friends. It'll definitely give your business a boost when you do that. You always want to show how you are excited. The next question that people always ask me is, how do I get more jewelry? I've sold out of all of my jewelry. How do I get more pieces? Paparazzi is set up to where they release brand new pieces 5 days a week. 5 days a week, we get brand new pieces of jewelry uploaded into our back office. So you can simply go into your back office, log in using your brand new consultant number and the password that you would have created when you were online purchasing your starter kit. So your consultant number now becomes your user ID, and that password that you created is now going to be the password that will allow you to open up your back office. Once you open up your back office, all you have to do is click new order, and you'll be able to see all of the brand new pieces. It's set up in amazing categories. So if you want to see what was just released today, you can click the word new releases, and all of the newest pieces will pop up there. If you want to see our amazing blockbusters, which are our best sellers, click on blockbusters and all of the blockbusters will appear, as well as our Z collections. You can, segment it into just colors if you want to see what's just red, what's just yellow. All of those things is going to be right there in those category sections. So that's it. When you're ready to order new pieces, and generally you're ready pretty quick, all you have to do is click into your back office, and you'll be able to order all of your new pieces at that 45% discount so that you can make your profit. So again, they come out Monday through Friday daily, randomly between 12 and 5 Pacific Standard Time. So between 12 and 5 Pacific Standard Time. It can come out anytime randomly. So you want to make sure that you stay in tune to your team pages, because usually the team leaders will post or you will have some mode of communication for when new releases hit, or you can simply just stalk the back office to see when the stuff is released. If you are a part of Team Diva, then I generally will post every day, Monday through Friday, when new releases hit. And we're also putting together a alert system for our downline that will be able to alert you either to your phone or some type of way to get your new releases. So contact your upline to make sure you find out how they are alerting you for new releases. But new releases do come out every single day. One of the most important things that's going to be in your starter kit is this book here. This is the paparazzi planner, the party planner. This thing was one of the most impressive and one of the most amazing things that I remember outside of the jewelry from our starter kit. This was so well thought out and so well put together. I was thoroughly impressed when I saw this party planner in the starter kit, because it really does tell you every single thing that you need to know in order to successfully sell this jewelry. So you want to pick this up, open this up, and you want to go through it. So we're just going to go briefly through it just a little bit. So this is in every single starter kit. It doesn't matter if you start with the $99 starter kit or if you start with the $4.99 kit. This is going to be in there. The very first thing in there is our mission statement. You want to get to know the mission statement. You want to know what your company is about. You want to know what this business is about. And so they have the mission statement here right on the very first thing as soon as you turn the cover. And the mission statement is to bring strength, independence, and empowerment to individuals and family by building confidence and financial freedom through affordable fashion. While $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. So that is the mission statement of paparazzi. That is the mission statement of your business. So you want to make sure that you familiarize yourself with it. The next thing is you want to find out how the paparazzi get started. Who are the people who set this whole thing in motion? It's these four amazing people right here. So you want to make sure that you read the note from your founders and get to know these people. They are interactive on the paparazzi pages and different things like that, different trainings. They are active, they are present. So you want to make sure that you get to know them. And if you want to ever find them anywhere, the next thing is how to connect with them. So all of their social media information is here. Snapchat, Pinterest, Facebook, all of those things, all of the hashtags, their main hashtags that they use, the website, all of that is there. So you want to make sure you familiarize yourself with that as much as possible. The very next thing, and one of the biggest questions, is how do I get paid? What do I get paid? How do I rank up? So the compensation plan is on the next 2 pages. So if you are interested in team building, that information is going to be here. If you are simply just interested in selling and you want to know how much you make, that information is here. So you want to make sure that you familiarize yourself with the compensation plan and what it is that your business and this company is going to pay you and how they do that. All of that information, relatively every single thing, is on these 2 pages. So it's just a matter of reading these 2 pages on your paparazzi compensation plan. So I'm going to talk briefly about a couple of these that are super important. PV, you'll hear that being said a lot. PV, it's right here at the top. Personal volume. So what personal volume is anything that you go into your back office and you purchase, or if someone goes onto your personal website and they purchase something from you, those pieces will also be collectively set into your PV. I use the word points just because in my mind it makes better sense. But anytime you purchase one piece of $5 jewelry, it's worth 2 PV or 2 points. In order to be active, which is a question that was just recently asked of me, you have to have 50 PV or points which equals 25 pieces. 25 individual pieces equals 50 PV or points. So you want to familiarize yourself with what your personal volume is. And you'll also hear OV a lot. OV is overall volume. So that means your team. So if you signed up today and then you have 2 people who joined under you, and all of you collectively have 200, you have 100 PV, each one of your brand new people have 50, collectively you have 200 overall volume. So that's the simplest way that I can explain it, but it's you and your team's PV all added up together. So that's what your OV will be. And then there's tons of other ones. Those are the 2 kind of main ones that you'll hear a lot, especially in the very beginning. So you want to make sure that you understand what those terminologies are. What's great about it is PV is listed here right under the compensation plan. But if you go to the very back of this amazing planner, you'll find a glossary of terms. And so in this glossary, you'll be able to find out what each of those things mean, as well as a ton of other frequently used terms in paparazzi, from back office to commission, compensation plan, blockbusters, director, downline. So it gives a description of a lot of the things that you're going to hear. So it's in the very, very back. Under glossary, and it's 2 pages. So 2 pages of definitions for things for you to that you're going to frequently hear that you want to familiarize yourself with. Okay. The next thing is going to be Fashion Fix. So if we go back to the front, Fashion Fix is something that you're going to hear about right away, and you're going to hear it frequently. Fashion Fix is a automated monthly subscription that's completely optional, but it is recommended. That's broken up into categories. So it's a special program that Paparazzi puts together of collections of pieces, and only the people who are subscribed are able to get those exclusive pieces. So it is a monthly subscription. It is going to be 25 pieces that you receive and you pay for. So you're automatically going to be active, and you're going to get exclusive pieces that are exclusive to those people who are signed up for this amazing set of jewelry and this amazing collections set. So you can definitely either reach up to your upline or just go through your back office and find out about Fashion Fix. In order to get on the list, there is a waiting list. In order to get on the list, you must call the corporate office. You have to call the corporate office and say, please add me to Fashion Fix. They're going to ask you for your billing information. They're going to ask you for your consultant number, all of that type of jazz. There is a varying wait time, anywhere from 1 to 3 months, to get on the list, depending upon the frequency of people being added. So expect to be on the waiting list. So if you're very new and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm not quite ready to do this, maybe next month, get on the waiting list, because it might take you a month. It took me 2 months. So it might take you a month or 2, and by that time you'll be ready. So it's worth getting on the list now and being ready, versus being ready and then you have to wait 2 or 3 months in order for it to kick in. So it comes out every 20th of the month, which is the same day that we get our commissions. So it's worth getting on the list. Okay. So that's Fashion Fix. It's a monthly subscription. It's absolutely optional, but it is worth getting on the list. The next thing is going to be Crown Clubs. Crown Club is a recognition for team building, and it's broken up into, it's right here. It's broken up into different categories and different clubs, but it starts with 5. And so it's a recognition for team building and for helping your teams stay active, stay focused, and all of those things. So you can do 5, 10, 25, 50, 75, and 100. Those numbers do represent active people. And it's a consistency program. So in order to get any of them, you have to have those number of people, 5, 10, 25, 50, 75, and 100, consistently active in your personal line. So not your entire downline, but people who you personally added to the business or invited to the business. So 5 personal people, 10 personal people, 25 personal people that you've added to your business. And it has to be done consecutively for 3 months in order for you to be awarded whatever prizes or gifts come with that recognition. So you definitely, while you're team building and business building, want to be working towards any of those because they're all amazing. You want to be working towards those so that you are building a great, strong business. So that's what the Crown Club is. The next thing is the life of the party. OMG, life of the party. I'm looking for the little thing in here. Life of the party is a special recognition for those who are building their business in sales. So this is the one of the only recognitions that is just strictly for sales, has nothing to do with team building. It's strictly about sales. So they have 1, 2, 3 different levels of life of the party, and it's based solely on your personal volume. And it goes for the entire calendar, the entire fiscal year of paparazzi. And what that means is this: it's not a calendar year, it's a fiscal year. So the fiscal year ends January 30th and begins July 1st. So January 30th of any given year is the end of the year. July 1st of any given year is going to be the beginning. So it's like New Year's. We get 2 sets of New Year's. So July 1st is the new year in paparazzi. So you will have from July 1st to June 30th to earn whichever PV ranking, life of the party ranking that you're shooting for. And there's an amazing set of recognition and gifts and all of these things that happen when you hit life of the party. So it's an amazing program. So for all of those who are like, oh, I'm just really not interested in building a team, but I would love to really build an amazing sales business, this is a great program for you to be focused on and a great way to boost your business and get recognition for having an amazing sales business. So it's Life of the Party. Life of the Party Bronze is the very first one, and that's 5,000 PV. Life of the Party Silver is 10,000 PV. And then, of course, Life of the Party Gold, 15,000 PV. So they give you some amazing prizes, amazing gifts, and, at convention, which happens at the end of July, you can get some amazing recognitions and stuff like that. There's an amazing gala, all of these things, where we celebrate all of the people who have done some amazing accomplishments and just kind of party and fellowship and love on each other. So you definitely want to get recognized as being a life of the party, if you want to have an amazing sales business, because hey, you can't sell any jewelry that you do not have. So you want to make sure that you have amazing jewelry stores and have amazing jewelry displays, and being shooting for life of the party is definitely one way that you can do that. Okay. Um, so I want to talk briefly just about some of the back office stuff. When you first get into your business, you're really kind of like, I don't know what it is that I'm supposed to do. They have an amazing back office full of resources and things that you can utilize in order to find your way about your business. So again, you want to use your consultant number. That's going to be your new ID for your back office. And then again, you want to use the password that you set up during your when you were purchasing your starter kit. That's going to give you access to the back office. While you're in the back office, what you're going to do is you're going to notice a series of tabs. When you hit on any of those tabs, it's going to take you to an array of different places. But if you hit on the one that says resources, it's going to open up a door full of resources, from policies and procedures, which is the rules and regulations for your new business. It's going to give you access to approved logos and all of that type of stuff. Tons of worksheets, checklist, all of those things that you need to make sure that your business is in compliance and effective, for you to have an amazing jewelry business. So you just want to kind of play around back there and get familiar with that resources key and all of the things that it has there for you. So again, log into your back office, play around, just kind of play around, click on some things, see what it does. They've really taken time to put a lot of information there for you. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing as much of the information as possible to make your business a success. Okay. Going live. It is not required that you go Facebook Live. It is never required that you go Facebook Live. That is not a paparazzi rule, but it is an amazing free, hear me when I say free, it is an amazing free tool and resource that you can use to get in front of a lot of people at one time. You want to work smarter, not harder. So everybody is not comfortable with going live. And so it's not something that um, should be forced. But if it is an amazing resource for you to use, it is a very popular resource that is being used and people are making tons of money doing it, but it's not something that you are required to do at all. If you choose to go live, make sure that you utilize all the rules, regulations, and different things like that to stay compliant with the company and with Facebook. Um, and make sure that you just take your time and get comfortable with it. Don't be thrown off by the numbers, whether they're big or small. Just take your time, show your pieces, and show your fun, show your excitement, and just your genuine excitement about your business. Um, that's the most important thing with going Facebook Live. Be excited. Be excited, be excited, be excited. And just show your pieces. It'll be fine. PayPal and Square. So that is a completely different training, but people always want to know, how do they ship out? How do they send information? All of those great things. If you're on Team Diva, there is a actual training in our back office for that. Very, very briefly, PayPal and Square are payment options. They're very frequently used payment options. Some of them most popular. You can set up accounts with either one. The accounts are free to set up. Both of them do charge a processing fee, meaning they charge a fee to receive money. They have varying fees depending upon which service you use, but they are free to actually open accounts. You can send out invoices to them. So if you've ever been on a Facebook Live, you've probably heard the consultant say, if you fill out this information or if you send me your information, I'll send you an invoice. They're either using PayPal, Square, or some other form of invoicing system so that they can send a person an invoice, they can be paid, and then they will ship out the jewelry pieces to them. It's not required that you use either. It's not required that you do invoicing, in this manner, but these are very popular and they're very effective. So you get to choose which one that you want to use. PayPal and Square tends to be the most user friendly, but you have to determine for your business which one you prefer to use. Okay. Purchasing envelopes and bags, that's another very, very popular question. I will go ahead and put in the description link the link to the pink bags and envelopes that I use. But you can get mailers even from the post office. They tend to have free packaging resources and stuff there, envelopes, bags, those types of things. You can go to USPS, so the United States Post Office.com, and you can request them to send you envelopes and boxes and shipping supplies like that. If you want to ship that way through them, they will they will send them to you for free, but you do have to pay to have it shipped, out. So that is an option. A lot of people use stamps.com. Stamps.com is a paid service, but you can also get shipping supplies through them. And there's a variety of them. You have to really figure out what works best for you when you're dealing with shipping. And sometimes that requires playing around with a couple of things. Everybody uses something a little bit different. Everybody does something a little bit different, and there's no right or wrong. You just want to find out what method works best for you and your business. Okay, so that has been my take on what to do when you are new and getting started. So I'm excited to see your new business. I'm excited to see you flourish and do amazing in this new paparazzi journey that you have started. If you are in my direct line, please feel free to get in contact with me. If you are not, feel free to inbox me if you have any questions and you can't get in contact with your upline. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Okay, so until next time, continue to be great, everybody.